Hi there, this is Linda and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm putting together my Project Life spread for the week of April 29th through May 5th, 2024. And this week I was traveling. I'm working with the Let's Go collection from Coco Daisy, which is perfect for summer travel. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I cropped out my photos for this travel week and I'm just going to put that aside and I'm going to unbox my Coco Daisy kit. This is the Let's Go collection for June of 2024. And I'm super excited to play with this collection on this spread because it's a travel related spread. This collection is not purely travel and there's enough in it that you could use for other projects that are not travel themed, but it also works very well for travel. So I'm gonna go ahead and do an unboxing. If you're not interested in the unboxing, I will put the timestamp down below of where my process video starts and you can skip ahead to that part. So first I'm gonna show you, I always get this like little sticker and it's always super cute. So I love having that. And then I get the Classic Cousins sticker kit. And these are designed for the Hobonichi cousin. And as you guys know, I do use that. So I use these in there often. And these are so cute, you guys. This month, I think I'm gonna use so many of these in my cousin. But on top of that, it's also, they're great for scrapbooking. They're great for any type of journal. These are just great stickers. So there's always a sheet that's like this with just like random stickers. These are just such cute icons, like these like travel ones, ice cream, coffee, the month of June, summer vibes. Like so many of these things are just so versatile and things I will use all the time. And then they always have these word phrase strips at the bottom, which you guys know, that's like my favorite for scrapbooking. Then they have some that are like this, which are shaped to go on the Hobonichi Cousin weekly spreads. But these work well in so many other places. I've used them in scrapbook layouts. I've used them on my daily pages. Like there's just so many different uses for stickers of this shape. And then there are these label ones at the bottom, which are great for, you know, journaling, a little bit on a label. You can put these, I think, on the weekly columns in the Hobonichi Cousin, but I tend to not use them there. I use them in scrapbook layouts most frequently. Another sheet with these rectangles. So you have tons. If you did want to use them on the weeklies, you have more than enough. You can also put on the monthly and on dailies. And then some more labels and little tabs there. There's always a sheet like this, which has like some checklists and some like normal tasks to put on your planner that are more planner themed. These ones have some washi strips and some numbers and letters. And then this has the days of the week. And these are super fun to do as headers on your weekly spreads, but you can also put them on the dailies, or I have used them in Project Life before. Then there's, you know, this week, next week, menu plan, and some just regular stickers down here for planning, and those are on every single one. Then there is a washi page. So these ones are regular stickers, and then this one's washi stickers. So it's like super thin and like vellum transparent. And there's more like washi strips and some other stickers on it. So these are all just super cute. And I'm very excited to use these in my projects. With the little camera, you guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna put those to the side. Next, starting this month, I got the washi trio. You guys know how much I'm obsessed with washi, so I'm excited to have this. And you know, I'm going to bring over my Hobonichi Cousin, my daily page for today, and just swatch some of these on here because that's what I like to do when I get new washi, and I want to cut this out too. So this, you guys, is like, you're getting a little bit of extra journaling video in here, but this is just like their sticker to label the kit, but it's so cute. And I mean, not even kit, this is just the washi sampler, but just says Create Beauty. It doesn't even say like washi trio. So this is just a good like decorative item. And anytime I can reuse my packaging in my journal or my scrapbook album, like it's great because I'm just getting more supplies for, without buying anything else. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put rolling adhesive on here. And this obviously has the plastic on the back, so it doesn't stick perfectly well, but it will work. And there we go. I have that in here. And then I'm going to unwrap these and do the swatches. Okay, so there's this floral one. Let me get my ruler. So I'm left-handed, so I tend to turn my book upside down while I roll out washi because I want to roll it out with my left hand. There's this nice floral that's super good for summer. And then if you want like a good tear, I put like my ruler here and tear my washi like that. And there's this one, which really goes with like the retro diner vibe of this collection, but it's not like so themed that you can't use it for other things. And the blue is like my favorite color, so I'm sure I'm gonna use that one often. And then there's this super thin one. Let me find the end here. That is silver and white. It's just like a really cute border one. I think there's gonna be so many uses for that one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put those to the side and this until I get to more washies. Okay, next is the stationery kit. Okay, so the first thing in here is the washi tape, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that. And sorry you guys, I'm doing it upside down, but like I said, I'm a lefty, so that's like the best way for me to unroll washi. So this one you can see are like these stickers or tickets. So this is a super cute one. You can, like obviously did not get the full thing. There's a baseball one, there's flights. Ooh, that one says Frankfurt to Toronto, and this is a Toronto trip. Art museum, train ticket. So I might need to look through all of these. There's a theater one and a boarding pass. That one says Honolulu, San Francisco. So this is super cute. Even though it is like washi tape, you could definitely cut these out and use them as stickers rather than just a strip of washi. So the stationery kit, in my mind, I would recommend for someone who wants just like a little bit of Cocoa Daisy for whatever types of projects they do, whether they do journaling or scrapbooking or all of the above. This is a great kit just to have some like variety. So it usually comes with a paper clip of some sort. This one has this like cute, like retro diner type look or like retro fast food. It's super cute. There's usually a pin that says time for a coffee break. And then let me get a tray. So this is just a white, like a cardboard tray that I have in my stash. I keep packaging to use for like trays or whatever. And this is just holding all the ephemera from the kit. So the ephemera in the stationery kit is vellum and they're stickers. So these are just super cute. I see like, I'm trying to pick that up. Favorite photo. There's some geotags, on our way, diner, midnight bowling. That's so cute. We are family, lemonade. This was best baseball restaurant. I've been wanting to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame, which is actually like I don't really care about baseball that much, but I live like an hour from the Baseball Hall of Fame. So I feel like I should go there once. So I will maybe use this kit for that. Burgers, Cocoa Daisy Motel, that's cute. Tacos and ice cream. Well, I will definitely use that one at some point. Oh, then these, I believe these stickers were in this, but check the listing on the website if you're considering buying this kit, because my package was torn and I wasn't sure if these were in there, if they were like included with something else. But this is like some larger stickers. You guys, these are so cute. I'm obsessed with those stickers. I'm going to try my best not to hoard them, and I'm going to put them in my journal. Okay, there's been one of these in the past few kits, but they're like little page flags, and this one, they have little arrows. Those are so cute. I'm not sure if I want to use these in my journal or like in my scrapbook, but there's like so many on the pad, so I can use it everywhere. Then there's some little sticker sheets with the days of the week, some stickers, some more stickers. These are great, especially if you're not getting like the cousin sticker kit. So if you want just like a sampling of a few different things, this is a great kit because you do get some variety and it's a much like lower price point. This is a patch. So that's super cute. I'm not sure what I will do with this, but that would be really cute on like the front of an album. Then there's like this like postcard in here, which is super, super cute. Not sure what I'll do with this one either, but it's very adorable. So this looks like it should go like in a mini album as like ephemera. And then there's always some specialty papers. So there's a transparency and a piece of vellum. I think I have that backwards. This is like a ledger vellum, which would be super cute to hold some stuff. And of course the checkerboard pattern. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those up there. Okay, now I'm going to open up my Modern Memory Keeper kit, which is definitely a much larger kit than the stationery one, and what I primarily would use in my Project Life album. So this kit is definitely designed for Project Life, but if you like the kit, you can use this for so many other things. It's not Project Life only. This is just, it's a great kit. So they have these super cute little paper clips. Put those in a little pile. There's always some sort of enamel dots. This month, they're like sparkly, like these are more like the traditional enamel dots, I feel like. Sometimes they're more like modern looking. Like one month there were like metallic ones that were super cute, but these ones are more like just the standard basics. So it's good if you don't have a huge stash of enamel dots or if you use them often. A stamp set. Of course, it's like the diner theme, In a Summer State of Mind. That will be great for my daughter. If you don't know, her name is Summer. And then there are some more die cuts in here. So all of their die cuts are stickers, but unlike the ones in the stationery kit, these ones are paper. Those ones are vellum. Route 66, ice cream. Oh, this little guest ticket. These things are so cute, you guys. Cupcake shop, little car, Italian pizza, a ticket, diner. Definitely gonna see if some of these work in this spread, but if not, I'm sure I can come up with other places to use them. They're just a lot of like just cute pieces. Okay, then there's another washi tape. So I'm gonna bring my planner back over to swatch it. And this one is like like a ledger paper, which I think would make a cute like border for a lot of things. I'm just gonna go this direction because there is no like upside down on this one. But you can see that there. So I'm gonna put that one there. That would also be really good to make as a base for titles. So this is a totally like side note, but there's always alphas and there's these puffy alphas in here. And one thing I find when people struggle with their titles in their layouts is that the title isn't grounded. So sometimes it works, but it usually works best when you're creating a title to ground it on something. And what I mean by that is not just put these letters like floating in the middle of the page or on top of a photo. Instead, you want to put them on top of something, the edge of something. So putting it on a strip of washi would be super cute. And I think, I might do that with that washi and put this on it because the colors, of course, because it's a kit, so it's designed to go together, they go perfectly. So that's just a side note. Okay, then there's these like meal review or travel log cards and some large envelopes. These are great for mini albums for keeping like ephemera in them, or you can put these like meal cards inside of them. Then there's always like a marketing card for the kit. So I keep these to kind of document all of the kits that I've worked with. So I'm gonna put that to the side. There's some twine in here. A chipboard set. Again, I really, really love the colors and the sentiments, like the coffee, life at the moment, adventure, let's just go, favorite places, a lot of summer faves. Summer is here. Probably gonna want to use that one in my album for when summer comes home. I love that her name is Summer for scrapbook supplies. And then there's always rub-ons. And I super love that these are coming back because these are so much fun. And if you guys have followed me, I used the rub-ons from the Modern Memory Keeper kit a few months ago on top of a photo. And you guys, like, my life has changed. It was the most amazing thing ever. So I'm definitely going to use those. Even if I don't use it in the spread, they're so fun to put on top of photos. Then I'll do the cards last. So next there's papers. So these are 6x8 papers. They're actually not 6x8 though. They are 6 across, but they are 8 and a little bit more, 8.5 tall. And I'm not entirely sure why they're that size, but it's nice because if you do want to do 6x8, you can kind of strip off and have like an extra strip of the paper. These are double-sided, but there's 2 of each. So this one are these really cute match boxes. It's just very, very pretty. Great for like a travel diner like vibe. The stripe one, I love that. This is like a cute pattern. Here's the second one of this one. So that's just got a stripe on the back. This one is a photo paper with a ledger on the back. So there's like the photo one, there's the ledger, and then here's that stripe. Then let's do the cards. So the 6x8, there's this, or 4x6, I mean, June. I love, love, love that style. This one's a postcard one. A nice, just basic one. And then this tape. This one has the calendar. They always do the calendar on one. And then, at least this year they have been. And then this one has like a nice quote on it. The calendar. And then I'm going to put that one aside though because this spread is not June. And honestly, I'm going to put this one aside too, even though I could use the back because I just love this card, so I want to use it. So I'm going to save it because this actually this trip happened in May. Then let's see here. Let's do these. Again, they're double-sided. Road trip top 5. So there's a road trip theme, but if you don't have a road trip to document, you can always use the backs. Day tripping. Focus on the road ahead. Let's get lost. And then the longer quote on the back. I love that one. Motel memories. We are here. Let's do this. June, room 624. I really like that. It's like the date. I think I'm going to put that one aside to use during June. Vacation checklist. Notes from the road. To do. Here we go. Are we there yet? Road trip playlist. Top 5. So like these go together really well. Nice pattern. Let's go on an adventure. Oh, I like that one a lot too. Goals. Some food here. Time to hit the road. Food trip. Here's this June calendar. I'm gonna put that one aside. Please no dancing on the tables. That's a cute like photorealistic one. Welcome summer. Stay a while. The guest check. Also love that one. This one's really good for like a vintage diner or just like a nice journaling one on the back. This little guy. Stripes on the back and then travel log or map. Okay. I'm gonna just push these to the side. So that is my unboxing. Now I'm gonna go through and start working on my spread. I'm gonna slide some of these things out of the way here. Okay, so for this week, I did some travel. There was just some like basic work travel in the beginning, and then I went to Niagara Falls and Toronto just for a day. So I had a day that I drove and stopped in Niagara Falls on the way to Toronto. And then I went to Toronto for one day. So I didn't do like that much documenting that I normally would, but I did collect a decent amount of photos, and I went shopping. I walked around, saw the city. I've been to Toronto before because I don't live that far. But this was just a quick trip. I might do a mini album to document this trip. I'm not sure. I did collect a lot of ephemera, and I'm not putting it in here because I am considering doing a mini album with it. but for now I'm just going to document in here. So there aren't 4x4 cards, and I have these weird 4x4 pockets because of what I did last week. So you can go check out that video if you're curious about why there's 4x4 pockets in here. But it works perfectly for photos that were designed or cropped for Instagram anyways. And so I'm gonna do a title card here. So I'm thinking I wanna cut down from the pattern papers. And I think I wanna do the stripe one. You know, one of these like solid ones would work well too, or like even this one though is so cute for travel. You know, I might do that one. I don't know, I'm not sure yet what vibe I'm gonna go with. So let me think about my journaling cards. And so I need to think about what I want to journal about. So I want to journal about the day in Toronto. And then I want to journal about like the week, the rest of the week, because Toronto was Saturday. Let me just go through these again. And I know I just went through them, so I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. But this would be a good one for just like random journaling. So I might do that. Time to hit the road. Actually, I like that one. Although I might want to cut that one out. I'm not sure where to put it. Let's go on an adventure. Are we there yet? I could also do this one, and like if I wanted a bullet list but I didn't want that title, I could cover that title up very easily with like one of these stickers. Adventure time, maybe. That's a possible. I could also do this one and do like a flip up for some longer journaling, which I might do because I do have some like more stories that are more personal I want to tell from this week, just from earlier in the week. So I'm thinking maybe of that. I also really like this one. I love this card. I kind of want to just use it because I love it so much. And then there is this one, which does kind of work for earlier in the week because I went out somewhere and had like sandwiches and milkshakes, but I think I'm gonna go with that and do this one as a flip up with some journaling underneath. And I might use like the ledger paper here to make that journaling card underneath, and I will share that when I get to it. But let me just put the rest of these cards aside. I'm not seeing tons that I want to cut up this time. You guys know I love to cut up my cards and like layer them, but I'm not wanting to do that at least on this spread because there's so many other like stickers and things that I think I want to use on top of my cards. And what ends up happening often is I go through the cards and I pick all of these things that I want to crop out to like embellish my photos. And then by the time I'm going through everything to pick like embellishments and stuff, I don't have any more spaces left in my spread. So I'm gonna use this adorable paper for my title card here. So cute. And then I'm gonna put those scraps to the side. I have a photo here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through and start putting things together. I'm gonna use some of the stickers and pieces to embellish, but I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on fast forward as I put the rest of this one together. Okay, so this spread comes together pretty quickly at this point. I think I say that in like every single one of my Project Life videos, but for me, most of them do come together quickly because I just have done this project for so long that I'm so used to the process. So the first thing I'm doing is creating my flip up. And I did this by cropping down the ledger paper into 2 3x4 cards and adhering them while folded with washi tape to create a flip up. And then I put the notes from the road card on the back. And then I'm just adding a little bit of decorative washi to the top to make it more decorative. I decided I wanted to create a tab for it, but rather than using a tab, I'm just using a piece of washi to create a tab. And then I'm going to put word phrase stickers on top of that. That will give it a little bit more like thickness, so it's not flimsy. And that is a way that you can just create a tab without needing to have like Avery index tabs or anything. And then I'm going to add my journaling on the inside, but I'm going to skip that part on the video so that just to keep it private. But for now, I'm moving on and I'm looking through the stickers and just trying to decide what I want to do on my title card. I put one of the smaller label stickers on there and add the date stamps to add the dates of this week. It's April 29th through May 5th. And I just always like to put the dates on there. I felt like it was a little bit lost in that pattern, so I added one of those sticky arrows just to kind of draw your eye a little bit more to where those dates are located. The ephemera and stickers and everything had so many like little like diner and all of those things. So I wanted to use the ones that made sense. This one was about coffee. So I had a picture of my coffee. So of course I used the coffee sticker and a label sticker to add a little bit of journaling about where I got this coffee and breakfast. And then I added a geotag on there. I really loved how that came out. I spent some time just kind of thinking about how I wanted everything. One of the things I struggle with these kits, I think, is that there's just so many things in the kit that it's hard to narrow it down because I want to use everything. I decided that, well, at first I thought I was going to add the title Niagara Falls using these alphas on top of Niagara Falls, but I decided it was too big. So then I knew I wanted to write Toronto on here. So I got this washi tape that is like a ledger pattern. And then I rolled it out onto this pocket for the stamp set to put all of the Toronto letters on. And I put it on this thinking that would be an easier way to figure out how much washi I needed, but it didn't peel up so great. So next time I would make sure to stick it on something that is more like sticker paper so that it will come up more easily. But it did end up working out in the end. And then I'm just adding a little geotag at the top. But I did put it on that in the first place rather than going straight onto my photo because I didn't know how long or how much space the word Toronto would take up using those alpha stickers. I had a full day in Toronto on Saturday and it was a super busy day. So this travelogue card I used to journal all about the day on Saturday. And I ended up walking 32,000 steps or 15 miles. So I had the photo there in the bottom right-hand corner you can see of my Apple Watch at the end of the day. I struggled to narrow down my photos for the spread, but ultimately I decided to include that one because it was such an important part of the story, even though it's not, a pretty sightseeing photo. And I did end up including a couple of food photos because I love food. And that's one of my favorite parts of travel is trying all the different types of food. So anyways, and then I'm trying to decide if I want to add any more stickers. Here I add one that says, "Let's eat" to this photo of my rainbow dumplings. And I was just going through it and looking for any more like coffee ones for that coffee shop or anything else that would make sense for this spread. I also wanted to check the sticker sheets that came in the various kits that I had because those stickers work well too. I ended up going with this one that says this was the best, but it was a vellum sticker. And once I peeled it off the backing, I didn't like how transparent it was on that brown. So I put it back on the backing and then adhered that to here. But because it's a sticker and it can peel up, I thought it needed something else to hold it in place. So I added a little brad from my stash. That brad was totally unnecessary, but I just, I wanted that extra bit of security there, and I thought that it would look nice as well. On this stripe card, I had originally thought about journaling, but I didn't really have much more to say because I have so much journaling under that flip up and on that travelogue card. So I went to my stash of ephemera that I picked up on this trip. And one of the things that I did was I stopped at Paper Plus Cloth, which is a craft store in Toronto, and they had the stamp caravan from Travelers Company. So I stamped out a bunch of stamps while I was there. So I cut out some of those and I took one of the stickers that was from Paper Plus Cloth. It was like their logo sticker. And I used those to create a little collage on this card from the Travelers Company Caravan and Paper Plus cloth. So just like things that I collected at that craft store, which was super fun. And I just added some tiny attachers just to give it a little bit of texture. But again, not necessary to hold it down because adhesive was really what was adhering it down. On this one, I ended up putting some layered washi tape and one of the chipboard pieces. One of the chipboard pieces says, "Let's just go," which I thought worked really well with this fact that I had walked 15 miles, which is what it says right there on my watch, like I talked about earlier. So you can see I'm adding a couple of strips of the washi tape, and then I'm putting that chipboard piece and one of the stickers that says "On Our Way." I love those word phrase stickers. I wish that there were more of them in the kit because I always use those pretty early on in the process of working through a kit. I decided to go through the cards again because I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to do with that final pocket card on the left-hand side. I wanted maybe like another filler card, but it felt like there was too much filler. And I don't know, I was struggling with it. So you can see I'm moving everything around and trying to balance the colors because that notes from the road card is on the middle row of the right-hand side. I wanted a colored one on the left-hand side. And then I pulled over this piece of ephemera that was from my hotel in Buffalo, and I decided that that didn't really make sense. So instead, for now, I have that other filler card, but you can see I'm struggling with it. I'm trying to see if there's something else I can do, if there's something on this washi tape. And what I end up doing is using a piece of the ledger paper to create a 3x4 card and collaging some bits and pieces on top of it. So you'll see me do that pretty soon here. Here you go. So I'm cropping down that extra piece of ledger card. And then this card right here, which I really liked, but it had that blue background and I felt like it was too similar to the yellow filler card I had. So what I did was I cropped out the thing that says "Let's Go on an Adventure" and adhered it off center on here. And then there's a chipboard piece with that same shape that says "Vacation Time on Our Way." And it's like a little road trip icon. So I thought those two together would work really well. For whatever reason, I felt like I was missing something, so I took one of the stickers from the planning set that says "This Week" and added it on there at an angle and called that card "Good." So at this point, I'm just kind of thinking if there's anything else that the spread needs. I added a chipboard piece on one of those photos of Niagara Falls, and then I just rotated the two so that the photos with embellishments were balanced with the photos that don't have embellishments. And I added a couple of stickers onto the photo of me at Niagara Falls. I think that this is going to call the spread done. So then I'm going to go ahead and slip everything into the pockets. My flip up card there, you know how that works. I just slip the back piece into the pocket so that you're able to flip it up while looking through the album and read the journaling inside. If you missed my previous videos, this left-hand side is a weird page protector because I made that to work with the prior week. If you're curious, there's a video about that one. Here's a look at that completed spread. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And as always, I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Bye.